As the world changes at breakneck speed, it's transforming the field of nursing. So we recently hosted a nursing roundtable discussion to listen, to learn, to gather vital feedback that will help us continue to spark the lives of our employees and the nurses who will soon be choosing Lifespark as they follow their dream career path. We brought together 5 RNs from across the company to share their impressions and their wisdom. Here's how they answered one of our many questions. How has COVID-19 impacted your work?
We're taking care of a patient population who definitely was in that high-risk category. So you can go and see the client, but you're keeping that 6 feet. You have your mask on, you have a shield on. They can't see if you're smiling. That piece of it, I think, took a lot of weight. You can't give them a hug if they're having a bad day. So I think that has probably been the toughest in home care during COVID.
A lot of our folks don't go to the TCU, so they're coming back to us so much sicker than, or less stable than they would have been. So you're doing a lot more education, you're doing a lot more intervention. It's tough some days. They should be in a setting where they have a physician and a nurse there 24/7, and you're trying to organize family and make sure meds and everything is just as best as we can get it in a very short amount of time without the same support.
Body, nonverbal, and verbal speak languages, and when you can't see part of somebody, it makes it another barrier to get through. And so I think that was a huge challenge, and just like Bobbie Jean said, it was instantly changing gears from what we considered routine care to suddenly a focus of comfort care, like within 24 hours. And honoring their wishes. If they chose to stay home, that's what we did. And it was a scramble a lot of times, but to me that was such the reward, was giving them what they wanted. Those were their wishes, their choices, and being able to do that, especially at a time like that, was just remarkable.
It was so isolating because all of my clients were isolated from their family members. If somebody has COVID, they don't want to spread it to anyone else, and so you were that main contact for somebody. You were pretty much the main person they would see for most of the day. They'd see the nurse, the other nurse, and the nurse aide or home health aide, and then they'd see the doctor, and that was it. And so you realize how much importance you had in that person's life at that time, to be able to be that emotional support and that presence.
And losing that family connection, I remember blocking 2-hour time slots in my schedule just because I was that only person that they knew and could almost bring them back, right? Because it's a whole new setting and they don't understand and they want to leave and they're seeing their family through the plate glass window, and you're the only one that they can really connect with and they remember, and you're almost like their lifeline of, they look forward to your visits and you give them a reason to keep going.